I'm going to quickly show you what we have here in front of us. So you're going to need some of these tools in order to make a pipe. We're going to try and make an exact copy of this pipe here, and we're going to join it with the original pipe which is underneath the vehicle. So you can see this is extremely corroded, so I'm not surprised it failed the test. And up here where I cut it, it's nearly as good as new. So the pipe that goes from here to the ABS pump is fine. I just wanted to avoid having to disconnect other parts, and yeah, I didn't want to make one full pipe because it's going to be quite awkward to put in place with all the parts that are on the vehicle. So the first tool you want to have is tube straightening tool. Now you can do without this tool, but your pipe is not going to look very nice, and also you might make some, when you bend it, you might cause some internal narrowing. So I recommend you get one of these. This is your flaring tool. It's 3/16 SAE. We're going to need to make a standard flare, and these are the inserts that you're also going to require for this tool. Some grease. This is the tubing that I'll be using. It's not just standard copper pipe. This is a better. It's mostly used by people who want to have better braking performance. It's not going to corrode again because it's cupro nickel and it's 9010. So I would imagine this is 90% copper and 10% nickel, which just basically this pipe is slightly harder than your standard copper pipe. Now these vehicles come from the factory with steel pipes, which it just blows my mind why the manufacturer would choose to use this and not use copper pipe, which is not gonna rust in first place. But anyway, also we're gonna need some joints. So this is what we're gonna need in order to join the new pipe with the existing pipe, and you're gonna need one up here just behind this DIN flare. So let's not waste any time, and let's get started, and let's hope we can make an exact copy of this pipe. What I will need is also some rope in order to measure exactly how much pipe we need here. Obviously I'm gonna leave a little bit extra, so this is, let's give it a little bit more just in case. So that's what we're gonna need. So I'm gonna measure this from here to here, and then cut this from this reel here. So we're gonna need about 110 centimeters of copper pipe. So what I will do now is I'm gonna put my pipe straightening tool here and just do this back and forth. Okay, let's make our first flare on the new copper pipe. Just bear in mind, obviously you're gonna have to install this first if you're bending the pipe. So what we're gonna do this, we're gonna make the flare first, so we don't have to worry about this yet because we can just slide it from the back of the pipe. But once you have one flare, then you need to make sure that both sides you have your bolts, nuts. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put this here for now. We're gonna get our flaring tool, install this stop. This bolt is what will stop the pipe, so you're not gonna be able to, so you're just gonna slide the pipe, and this will determine the perfect stop for the pipe. Okay, this is it. So hand tight, do the bolts hand tight, and screwing the bolt. remove the stop and tighten these bolts fully. Always hold the handle when you need more force in order to tighten bolts, because if you touch the copper pipe, obviously you will bend it and then you have to start over again. So this is tight enough. Now get a little bit of grease, put some grease on the tip of the tool. This will help make a nice and clean flare, and tighten. Okay, our flare should be done. And that's how you make a perfect flare. There you go. So there you go, this is the finished product. I've bent the new pipe into place, and this is nearly perfect match with the original pipe.